A battle is brewing in Lords Mobile. A clash between Sneaky Tashi and Worthy Prince. The question is, of course, who will win? Let's find out. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Lords Mobile video, and today, guys, I'm asking for reinforcements. Why? Because the Worthy trap is under attack. Not the main account, the baby rally trap, the one which does pretty good actually. Now, you guys know I have this account at very low might. We tested it and tested it to get it to the minimum troop count that we need, and now I've got Mr. Sneaky Tashi knocking on my door. Well, hello there, Sneaky, how are you? So, you know, this is going to be a big test for me, especially considering I run quite a low troop comp and rely heavily on my reinforcements. Now, I'm not a rain trap by any stretch of the imagination. I can move into different formations, which is why I've done it this way. And the last 5 or 6 rallies I've taken and posted up on YouTube have been really successful. You've seen me even take rallies without any reinforcements whatsoever against big players with decent gear and stuff, you know. I think one of them might have had a Dark Magister, but not champion gear. I think it was like Ambrosial Cups, but this time we are going up against some champion gear. You can see there's 3 gold pieces. We've got the mythic boots. There is also an Ep or Codex at the top there, and the chest piece, the firewall plate, both mythic. It's very cav infantry kind of orientated. Now, I know he's got the mythic champion boots, so that's the infantry ones, so that should have sent alarm bells off straight away, but it didn't. But he's also got the mythic codex there as well, which is cavalry, so I'm gonna go with the ranged phalanx. I don't think he's gonna send infantry. Most people never send infantry on their first rally. It's 90% of the time it's normally cavalry or range. Either one of those would be absolutely fine for me. You know, he could be completely tricking me with this gear right now and getting ready to go into a full range set. But I mean, you know, sitting there in my range phalanx, I don't mind taking range or cavalry. But of course, if he was to send an infantry rally at me, that would not be pretty. But I'm pretty certain I'm reading this right. I think most players, looking at the gear he's got on there, and again, people with champion gear don't tend to use quick swap much. They tend to just put their gear on and hit you. That's kind of how it works. But I am nervous. I mean, you know, I think me, you, everybody's watched Tashi streams. We've seen him rally, and we know this Brizzle account has got some banging jewels inside that gear as well. It's running some rather nice stats for attack. Not only attack though, that champion gear is going to be offering a lot of HP as well. You can see Bullhead's just gone in and given me a level 60 leader. So the level 60 leader I don't have my auto boost activated, okay. My reinforcements are in, my phalanx is set, my war talents have also been set, so I'm ready to go now. I just literally need to wait for the rally. Now my plan is to change my gear and then random reload straight away, okay. Now, I know some people are going to say, but you should have checked the watchtower! You can't check the watchtower in a situation like this. I mean, look how close he is to me. It's going to be hitting me in a matter of seconds. By the time I go to the watchtower and check what's coming and then get out of that screen, that the rally would have already hit. So at this point, it's a case of making an educated guess. And for me, you know, I went for range. And I'm going to go ahead and just switch the gear and get out of there. Because if they see the gear switch early on, I know he runs rallies in voice comms. And they'll just say, cancel, cancel, gear swap, gear swap. So I'm just, or they might not, but I mean, he's quite a low mic castle, Tashi, just hit him! But you know, I thought, no, I ain't giving you the chance to cancel. Like, I'm going to literally switch my gear and I'm out of here. And then we'll see what damage and the results after. 15 seconds, guys! Ooh, okay, here we go. And I'm counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rally's marching. Here we go. Real gear. Straight out. Look, it's already halfway towards me. Click that. Random reload. I'm out of there. Boom. Gone. And I'm smoking. At this point, look at the might. 194. I didn't drop too much. 22 million. Get out the gear. I'm like, okay, right, hang on a minute. 22 million drop. I'm smoking, but then I see that. You rescued your prisoners. No! I failed. I'm like, no way. He burned me. He actually burned me. Damn, I haven't had time to walk away from this account for a while. Oh my god. He actually burned me. Right, okay. Alright, okay. Well, so we got a burn, but look how close it was. And 112 troops. 112 troops. Like, come on now. Honestly, 2.374 million wiped. 2.56 million wiped. I mean, okay. 1.8 million troops red for me. 22 million might drop. I didn't lose no T4s. That is just T2. And that's fine. T2 is there for that, and they're already replaced, guys. It took me like half an hour to replace those troops. I want to say a thank you to Mario, Epic Within, Ryan, and everybody that helped out after that hit to replace those troops, but they're back, ready for KVK. I healed them and retrained in like 15-20 minutes. It's done. So I'm all back to normal. It's all good. But obviously theirs is 85 million might drop, so I won the might war. And obviously 949,000 T4 is a lot more resources and speed ups than that. Although I know I took it all on me and there's this spread across their guild. But trust me, everybody feels a rally when you lose that many troops in it. So am I happy with that result? I mean, obviously 112 troops. I'm a little bit salty on the 112 troops. What would Tashi say? I'm tilted over the 112 troops, Tashi. I'm tilted. But, you know, it's cool. Like, we had some familiars here, too. Like, 60% boost on the Pyrus one, which I'm not a massive fan of. Oh, God. Fear Spike. Okay, so infantry attack boost. He sent infantry, so he countered me. Wow, okay. 14%. It's not maxed. My God, if that was maxed, that would have made even more damage. So maybe I got off lightly with this because it's only 14%. But it looks like not only did he sent familiars, of course, but I was countered. Wow. And then 1.5%, that's level 1, so that's not maxed up either. So his familiars are slacking a little bit. If that was maxed, wow, this would have been a much more devastating hit. I probably would have lost some T4 too. In fact, I would have lost some T4. It's not a case of I may have. I definitely would have lost some T4. But they're not maxed. I didn't lose T4, so it's fine. Now, he was in an infantry phalanx with this march, and you can see that he's put buffers in. He's got the sharpshooters, he's got the reptilian riders, but he was in infantry phalanx, so those buffers were behind, which I found a bit confusing. I'm guessing he probably done what I've done many times. He just forgot to switch the formation to put the infantry at the back, which is fine. You know, it happens to the best of us. But look at that, though. 450 siege. 338 dead. It was literally one more hit on the siege, one more second of that battle. That's all I needed, half a second, and I would have capped him. But yeah, oh my god. Maybe if those heroic fighters that I got 989,000, maybe if those 89,000 were cavalry instead of infantry, maybe that would have been the difference. Maybe I would have killed that infantry just that little bit quicker. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It was super duper close, though. And look at the heroes. We've obviously got the 11k. Then we've got the Grim Wolf, the Princess, Demon Slayer, and Oathkeeper. And really good lineup of infantry heroes there. That's some scary stuff. Obviously, everybody that joined their rally got wiped. So everyone lost 80,000 T4. You know, so, which is nice. It's nice after I got to retrain those troops. Obviously, I had 615,000 and the 40,000 heroic cannoneers in my bed. But obviously 1.8 million T2. But like I said, they're replaced, not the end of the world. The reinforcements were sort of on point. There's a few people that didn't quite get 434. Not going to say no names. But look, most people done it perfectly well, which is fine. Everyone's kind of on point, except for Blobjob that didn't send me no cav. Bro, if you just sent me 70,000 cav instead of 70,000 infantry, I might won! It's all your fault, Blob. No, I'm only joking, bro. I'm only joking. But you know what? Ultimately, it was, yeah, like that cav, you know, I'm just ultimately, it was a fantastic hit from Sneaky Tashi. Well done for burning me, bro, and walking away with that few troops. Your gear confused me. That's the truth. Your gear confused me. I looked at that and I wasn't sure what was going to be sending. I read it as cavalry. Most people generally go with a cav or a range hit first, but you went against the grain there with that infantry march, and yeah, it threw me sideways. I was not expecting it. Had I have got an infantry phalanx or I think it's cavalry phalanx, I probably would have capped if I'd have put it in those. But you've given me a fantastic test and a lesson today that if I'm going to be taking hits from champion players or 11Ks, really now with these familiars I need to boost my troop count and probably improve my gear and jewels a little bit too. So that's definitely the test I needed. Let's have a look at the animation and see exactly how it looked. You can see 2 familiars coming in. The Pyrus has activated that boost for his troops, but check this out. As the troops start marching forward, they're not there yet, they're not yet there. Okay, they're now starting to hit. As they go into battle, look at the Pyrus ability, it's almost gone. And with that, it's gone. So you might get like a couple of hits in before it actually runs away, you know, goes. And that was pretty much because he put himself in an infantry phalanx. I mean, if he had his infantry at the back and the buffers in front, his army probably wouldn't have even got there in time for that to work. So maybe he did that on purpose, so the Pyrus actually got some effect out of it. But it definitely did drop a fair bit right at the start of the battle, so maybe that Pyrus did kind of have a big effect on it. I don't know, because I wasn't too sure on Pyrus, but I've seen this and I'm like, well, actually, you know, Pyrus might actually be able to help you, especially right at the beginning of the battle, to give you that edge right at the start. But yeah, there we go. So runs back for that siege. And look, it hits it a couple of times. Oh, one squad. One squad. One bloody siege squad. That's all there was left. I'm going to have nightmares tonight about it. Crazy stuff, guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's the end, guys. I guess you could call it a sneaky win. It was close, though, guys. It was close. Let me know what you think in the comments, everybody. And until the next time, you know how this next bit's going to go, right? Stay safe, everybody, and peace out.